Hey, welcome! So you're thinking about taking your business global? That's huge. But before you do, we need to talk about protecting your most valuable stuff, your brand, your designs, your tech, from getting ripped off. Let's get into it.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? The real danger isn't the competitor you're watching every day. Nope, it's the one you don't even see, operating in the shadows, quietly making a copy of everything you've worked so hard to build.
So who is this hidden competitor? Well, it's anyone who steals your intellectual property, your IP. And let's be clear, for most small and medium-sized businesses, your IP isn't just an asset, it is your business. Losing it isn't just a problem, it could literally kill your company.
And here's the really scary part, the speed. This isn't some slow-moving threat. We're talking about years of your blood, sweat, and tears being wiped out practically overnight. For a smaller business, a blow like that is almost impossible to recover from.
Okay, so let's name names. Let's get specific about these threats. When you go global, you're not just stepping into a new market, you're stepping into a whole new ring with a different set of rules. Let's break down the main villains you really need to watch out for.
First on the list is one of the sneakiest and most damaging tactics out there, trademark squatting. Just imagine this for a second. You've built an amazing brand at home, you're ready to launch in a new country, and then you find out someone already registered your brand name there. And now, they want you to pay a fortune to get it back?
And just like that, you are completely blocked. Your options are terrible. Pay a ransom to a squatter, rebrand your entire product line, which is crazy expensive, or just give up on that market completely. It's a devastating trap, and way too many businesses walk right into it.
Next up is the one we've all heard of, counterfeiting. But honestly, it's so much worse than just some cheap knockoffs. These fake products destroy the trust you've built with customers, they steal your sales, and they can absolutely trash the reputation you spent years building.
And believe me, the list goes on. You also have to worry about things like your patents being stolen, maybe a supplier reverse engineering your product, your valuable trade secrets getting leaked, or just dealing with tons of online pirates on big e-commerce sites. Now, this is really important for your strategy. Not all markets are created equal when it comes to IP risk. You can see here, places like China and Southeast Asia are considered very high risk for things like counterfeiting. On the other hand, Western Europe and the US are generally safer because they have much stronger enforcement. You've got to know the battlefield.
Okay, I know, that was a lot of doom and gloom. But here's the good news. You can absolutely fight back. The key is to stop thinking reactively, waiting until you get hit. You have to be proactive. It's time to build yourself an IP fortress.
And every good fortress stands on solid pillars. We can break your IP defense strategy down into 3 main areas. 1. Get your legal foundation right. 2. Stay vigilant and keep watch. And 3. Make sure your partnerships are locked down tight.
So let's talk about that legal foundation. First things first, you need an IP audit. You have to know what you actually own. Then, and this is the big one, you have to register your trademarks and patents in your target markets before you even think about launching there. You can use international systems like the Madrid system for trademarks and the PCT for patents to make this way easier.
Seriously, if you take away only one thing from this whole explainer, please let it be this. IP rights are territorial. Your trademark or patent in the US gives you exactly 0 protection in China, or Brazil, or anywhere else. You have to register in every single market you care about.
Okay, so once that legal foundation is solid, it's time to shift to your action plan. This is where we move from just playing defense to going on offense, actively protecting your brand and your products out there in the wild.
And this is where it gets kind of cool. The technology we have today to fight counterfeiting is amazing. You can literally build protection right into your products. We're talking about things like holographic labels that are a pain to copy, QR codes that your customers can scan to see if a product is real, or even unique serial numbers to track every single item you make.
You know, it really all boils down to 2 mindsets. The reactive business just waits for something bad to happen. Then they're stuck in these long, expensive legal fights from a really weak position. But the proactive business, they register early, they're always monitoring, and they can shut down threats fast from a position of strength. For a small business, being proactive is the only way to win.
So you might be asking, okay, where do I start? Well, here are some really practical resources. You've got those international systems like WIPO and PCT, but also definitely look into the brand protection programs on platforms like Amazon and Alibaba. And never, ever underestimate the need for a good local IP lawyer in your key markets.
So
After all these strategies and tools and legal frameworks, what's the big picture? What does all of this work really add up to?
Here it is. This is the big takeaway. Protecting your intellectual property isn't just another boring legal task. It is, quite literally, protecting the foundation of your entire competitive advantage. It's the secret sauce. It's what makes you special.
And that really gets to the soul of it. This isn't just about preventing financial loss. It's about preserving the value, the creativity, and all that hard work you poured into your business. You're protecting the very reason your business is worth building in the first place.
So, we'll leave you with this one final thought. What you've created as an entrepreneur, as an innovator, it's priceless. The real question you have to ask yourself is your plan to protect it ready for the world stage?